Well, guys, it's Florence Pugh going to be in Spider-Man Brand New Day. It's a Thunderbolt's going to be in Spider-Man Brand New Day. Well, there's a crazy rumor out there. And before I get into this rumor about Spider-Man Brand New Day, which is setting up to be a pretty big movie with a lot of characters, the Hulk, Punisher, Scorpion, and whoever else. Before I get into this, I'll give you my thoughts. Okay, my thoughts, my opinion. But before I get into all that, make sure to, if you're new here and you see what you like, if you do see what you like, make sure to subscribe if you see what you like. Okay. Now, for those new and current subs, I really appreciate it if you smash the like button down below. Down below, I really appreciate it. Also, for new and current subs, if you haven't yet, you want to become a member of my channel, please become a member of my channel. You'll get content before everybody else. Usually when I decide to make content for my members, I sometimes make content for members first. There's three tiers. Not overly expensive at all. Okay, the third and final tier is not much expensive, more expensive than the middle tier. The middle tier is not much more expensive than the first tier, the lowest tier. Okay. All right, guys. Yeah. So I appreciate it. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below, join membership, do all that for me. Thanks. So welcome to my channel, AWO. Okay, right? For your pop culture guys needs. So yeah, you saw my Yelena Belova Thunderbolts, White Widow, Florence Pugh, Funko. And now there's a report on making the rounds on social media on X, not by the trades, but by scoopers. And with scoopers, you gotta take with a grain of salt, right? Because most scoopers, even if they get things right, most of the time, in my opinion, they get things wrong. Wrong. They just say a bunch of rumors out there and see what sticks. And they take in my opinion, take one or two things they got right and say, yeah, you see, I got this right. I'm credible. I'm credible. But you got one or two things right. You got 10 things wrong. So are you credible or are you just guessing? Because me personally, I've guessed stuff that's actually come true in the in, in the past. But this scooper is Dino RPK, so very well known scooper, right? So people are gonna watch this. If my hardcore viewers are gonna watch this, they know who Dino RPK is. Okay, so he's the one who says that Florence Pugh will be in Spider-Man Brand New Day, the upcoming Spider-Man movie, which comes out in less than a year, 11 months, right? 11 months from now, July  31st, 2026. Just 5 months before Avengers Doomsday, 5 or 6 months before Avengers Doomsday, comes out in December of next year, 2026. So we're like a year and 5 months away from Avengers Doomsday, basically 11 months away from Spider-Man Brand New Day, the next chapter in the Tom Holland Spider-Man saga. And like I said, it's confirmation. The Hawk's going to be, Mark Ruffalo's coming back. John Berthel's Punisher is going to be in it, right? Michael Mando's Scorpion is going to be in it after 2017, 8-9 years of whatever's up with that character. Okay, so this idea of guessing, oh, it's all these other characters are going to come into the BNS movie. Now, then RPK is saying Yelena Belova might be in Spider-Man Brand New Day. Okay. Now, like I said, take this with a grain of salt. Now, don't get me wrong. The Avengers, remember, they took over the tower, right? They took over the tower, the Avengers Tower, the end of Thunderbolts. Remember that, right? So that's in New York, okay? So the location fits, obviously. So, okay, Spider-Man is a vigilante in New York, so is Punisher, okay? So the city they're in, the location, New York City, works perfectly. It makes sense. It makes sense why it could be an idea why Yelena Belova and the Thunderbolts, well, specifically Yelena, would be in Spider-Man Brand New Day because they're in the same city, right? But will this get to a point where this movie gets overcrowded, or I'm not saying this is true or not. I'll fully believe it until I see the trade say it, because to me, if this is To me, if this is happening, I think it'll be breaking news from a trade like a Hollywood Reporter, Deadline, Variety. Okay, we'll confirm this. Not a scooper. Not a scooper. Okay, because this is the kind of news you don't keep secret, in my opinion. If you're in Marvel, they didn't do it with the Hawk. They didn't do it with the Punisher. Okay, and they didn't do Scorpion. So if this is true, I think we'll. I think this is. They don't have to keep this a secret until we see the movie. Just announce it if it's true. If it's true, they'll announce it. But like I said, the city makes sense. The location makes sense. The Thunderbolts, Spider-Man, all in the same city. How can you? If let's say she's in the movie, maybe a small role. Maybe she's there to help lead up to the Avengers Doomsday. Maybe. Okay. Maybe something's up. Maybe she needs Spider-Man's help. I don't know. I really don't know. I kind of don't know how they can use her in Spider-Man Brand New Day. I guess just setting up for Avengers Doomsday, like the rumor that the Hawk is going to set up for Brand New Day. This is a Hawk movie. It's going to be in Spider-Man, not a Hawk Spider-Man movie, but a Hawk movie, and also it's going to set him up for Brand New Day. But his role is going to be Brand New Day along with Spider-Man. Maybe it's just that she's going to be in it because something's up, going up with the incursions multiverse, whatever. Maybe something to do with the after credits scene from Thunderbolts with the Fantastic Four ship, who's ever in that ship. Okay, I really don't know. I'm sure some of you could come up with theories. If you could come up with some theories, let me down in the comments below. Look, I'm not saying it's true. Now, it's a scooper, so most likely it's not true. Okay, most likely. But I always possibly leave the door open until I see some official word. Okay, because there's some scoops that I could possibly see believing, and there's some scoops like, yeah, this is so far-fetched. Like, yeah, this is just bullshit. I'm sorry if I'm swearing. I hope I don't get demonetized for that. Okay, but I don't know if it's true. Like, to me, I take it as a grain of salt. Always take a scoop with a grain of salt. You gotta get from the legit trade for confirmation. And even trades get things wrong from time to time. They do get trades get things wrong from time to time. And when they get things wrong, they make a retraction or they delete it. Okay, so they do, but they even get things wrong. But they're more right than wrong. Okay, more right than wrong. Because to me, I believe they have real legit sources with the people in the entertainment industry than scoopers do. I think scoopers just hear things and get fed BS at times, just to throw them off the game. Okay, but I don't know, you guys. Do you think she'll be in the movie? And if she is, what role? Do you believe this rumor, scoop, whatever? If she is in the movie, what role? Do you think it's just made up stuff like a lot of scoopers do, or not so? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment below. With that, the AWO